see her. And she's having her breakfast, well she's almost finished her breakfast. She stayed fairly clean last night, which is pretty good. If we lift this up, she has got a little bit, some of that is a stain and some of it's a bit fresh. So I'm going to try the shimmy brush from Exclusive, the Has brushes, and let's see how it goes. Moment true. I think that's fairly good without any water, and literally that was 30 seconds. Pretty chuffed with that. Is it time to get you all picked up? Hey? It's like a crop top on it. Sam's currently putting up the bike frame. It's a good jersey. Okay, so I'm going to go over this prelim 19 test where I got 72.5%. So for the centerline, we got an A and an A, an 8, and our comments were active and straight. Our next move is a 15-meter circle at R, where we got another 8, with the comment of regular good shape. It's then changed the rain, B to K, and we got another 8 with the comment of straight and active. This is the most 8s back to back we've ever got in a test, so it's very nice to see some consistency. We do a 15-meter circle again at P, and I just feel my left hand is just rather unsteady. Could just kind of hold a bit more consistent contact. Did get a good comment, very regular and good shape. But I just felt almost like I didn't have enough grip. But I want to be nice and soft and elastic, but the rain almost kind of slipping from her hand. I don't know, it's hard to describe. But we have a transition to medium walk between B and R where we got 6.5. The comment is losing slight balance to outside and in transition. I just feel, just at home she's got a better march, but it's just, I find it hard to get it when I'm at a test. She either goes too fast and I don't want to risk jogging and then kind of ruining the marks, whereas just trying to find the happy medium at the moment. Then we've got the change the rain in a free walk in a long rain, and we got a 7. Again, she's really good for stretching just down, but I need to get her nose kind of go more forward and draw the contact out and keep the march going. But again, I'll happily take a 7. And then it's between P and F, medium walk, and just before A, trot. And we got a 6.5, and the comment was a little tight, and you did see that when I picked up her rein, she just kind of, her neck just kind of shriveled up, got rather tight. Where are we? Oh, it's quite hard. We've got circle, 20-meter circle over the centre line, pick up canter, and we got an 8 for that. Lovely quiet transition, good shape. Next is a 20-meter circle at E between the centre line and E working trot. We got a 6 for this, but I knew it myself when I done it. It was just a bit too early. But you do have to quickly change the rate E to M. So again, it's trying to find the balance and not cut it too late. Change the rain, we got a 7.5, straight and accurate. Active, sorry. We've got another circle left, 20 metres in diameter, and transition to canter when crossing the centre line, and we got another 8. And it's quiet transition and good shape. This was one of the first tests I've actually came out and thought I could do stuff with the canter, like I was able to control it. It wasn't just accepting what I got. I was able to ride the actual canter, which was really good. Got another 20-meter circle, and we got a, where are we? A 7 for this time with a comment of better. And then at V, you're to circle left 20 metres in diameter and allow the horse to stretch. And we got another 7. And there's a comment saying consistent. She's pretty good with her stretches. She just tends to go down on the buckle, but it's hard because you obviously need to keep the contact and keep her pushing and keep the rhythm the same. So did come up. If you did see that, I'll comment in a second. Down the centre line, and it's a 6.5. Active and straight, not quite square, which was a shame. We kind of just lost our balance, and I looked down, and she stood on the markers. But thankfully, wasn't really in one of the movements. So I personally thought she would have been marked down for it, but she wasn't too badly. I'm trying to see. No, whether or not she just looked down that second, I'm not too sure. But overall, we also got for collective marks 8, rhythm we got an 8, suppleness 7, contact 7, rider position 7, riders results 7. And we got what a lovely partnership, super pony, quietly and most accurately, ridden test, lots of potential to move up the levels. Very well done.
The Summerfield 19 class, I think it went fairly well, apart from one bit I kind of let her drift and she might have clipped one of the dressage boards and made a little bit of noise, but I'm hoping it's not going to drop her scores too much. But everything else I think went quite sweetly. But we've got about an hour and a half, well 2 hours in the next class. We'll probably tack up for about an hour and a half, but they are running a bit early for that prelim class. So I'm going to pop her back. She's so unimpressed. Have you got a treat? No? Let's try and get these ears forward. There's these. How did you find it? Was it good? I'm going to put it back in the trailer so you can have a wee snooze in between classes. You get some food? I think that sounds good. Let's go get our water. Also, throw in my lip. Is it lipstick on? You don't need to wash me though.
So, we are now ready to go do our
Just a little goose.
novice 39. I was just saying I'm a bit apprehensive for the warm up because we're now having to do more than just a walk, trot, canter the warm up. Okay, so this is my novice 39 test, and you enter A, proceed down the centre line, and at X, halt, mobility, salute, and proceed in working trot, track right, and we got a 7 for that. It is then followed by a 4-loop serpentine, in which we got a 7.5, accurate and consistent. This was my first thinking of properly doing a 4-loop serpentine because I've not got a 20x60 arena at the yard I'm at, so we kind of just played it by ear and watched some videos, and I was pretty pleased with the shape and size with it. It is then FXH, change the rein and show some medium trot strides. And this is the one test that's like the full diagonal of FXH. It's quite a while, quite a bit to go in medium to try and show some strides, but we got a 6.5, fair attempt, some difference shown. It is then followed by a 10-metre circle at M, where we got a 7. And then it's followed by RXV, change the rein and show some medium trot strides. And we got a 7 this time. Then it's K, circle left 10 metres. And we got another 7. And then it's AF, medium walk. We got a 6 and it says little abrupt, losing impulsion in transition, which I did think that when I was riding. we've been doing a lot of trot to halt, so I think that's what she anticipated, so I need to make sure I do some trot to walks and keep the impulsion. But she looks like she's got a bit of a march going on here, but she's still F to S, change the and free walking along rain. She's got a 6.5, fair attempt, losing tempo to S, shame. So she started off quite good, but she started getting pretty tight. This was after a 2 hour gap, and I think she just got quite tight in her body. You can see her head there, just kind of goes above the bridle, and then our medium walk. It's been actually quite good recently, but she just got really tight in her body, and I was really trying not to get her to canter too early, so we got a 6 for that, which is understandable, but I'd rather get a 6 than a 4 if we jogged, so. Then it's A, was it, no, C working canter left. We got a 6.5, some trot steps, which is very true, there was. And then E circle left, show some medium canter strides, and then for the first half, got 6.5, medium could be bolder. Then it's V half circle left, 20 metres, give and retake the reins. When crossing the centre line, we got a 7, clear, give and retake. And this one in Ireland we got is a canter, trot, canter, and we got a 5 because there was a wrong strike off when we picked up the second bit of canter. But unfortunately that's tends to happen, but we need to get that sorted. And then it's SXP, change the rein, and X working trot. So 6.5, little deep in transition. And then it's F working canter right, we've got a 7. V circle right 20 metres and show some medium canter strides, we've got a 6.5. Again, seeing medium could be bolder. And then the next is canter trot canter, we've got a 6.5. Could have less trot, which again I completely agree with. There's far too many trot strides, but is what I had to do to make sure I got the right canter lead this time. So yeah, you win some, you lose some. Then it's R working trot, we got a 7, but she almost thought she was going to canter again, so she got quite quick and hurried, and it's followed by a 20-metre circle, straight to trot, so thankfully she managed to, once she knew what she was doing, she quickly chilled, but there was a minute of, am I cantering again, thankfully nothing happened, so we got a 7 for that. And then it's down the centre line, where are we? Yep, down the centre line, D medium walk, we got a 7, and at X halt and mobility salute, we got an 8. This is when they feel the centre line, it feels like it takes forever. You're walking every single step. I realistically should have corrected that, but I got an 8, and from her angle it must have looked like I got a square halt, so I'll take it. The comment was, lovely pony, active and regular, needs to develop a little more push and ground cover for medium canter especially. Well done.
Apologies for this.
So we got
really
6 to
bad light. I'm trying to see
6.9.
which is best. But it is now a bit later and it's been quite miserable since we've came back, and there's a little bit of a wait to get our test sheets for our second class, so once we got them we kind of decided straight home. But she got 66 in her class and she came second in her section, so super happy with her, and that's including with some mistakes as well. Sorry this lighting is so bad, but I'll hopefully have done a voiceover over my 2 tests anyway, so you'll be able to see where the moments happened. But I just wanted to sign it off and hopefully, just going to go have a drink I think, or go be nosy. Hopefully do a show prep for our next competition, and hopefully there'll be another good results for our next competition, which is in 2 weeks time. So until then, I'll see you later.